What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the Eachine 8943. And this is the quad right here. And as you can see, this is a copy of the Wakira. I can't remember the exact model number of the Wakira drone or quadcopter that this is a clone of. But they did a pretty good job. This thing almost looks exactly like it. And this thing actually flies nice. I really like this quad. It flies heavy, because it is heavy. It's a camera quad, as you can see. It's a camera bird, but it has a really large battery bay. I found that these camera quads usually have a large battery bay, so you can fit up to a 500 milliamp hour battery in here, and it'll fly nice still. This is a really awesome flyer. I really like the way it flies, even though it's heavy. It has 8.5 millimeter motors, and those motors provide a lot of lift and power for this thing. More than enough to carry its weight. It flies nice in wind. I've been fighting wind with this, and because of how heavy it is, the wind hardly blows it as much. It hardly gets tossed around as much. It just has problems accelerating a little in wind, but if you kick the throttle up, you can get it to fly through the wind pretty nicely. It handles wind. It has nice little rubber landing feet on it. It has nice flight characteristics as well, but the yaw is kind of slow. But if you guys know me by now, you know that if the slow yaw isn't painfully slow, as long as I can get a nice bank turn and the turns that I like to do, then I can pretty much get around with it if it has a nice pitch on it. And this thing has a really nice pitch. It's on a Skywalker protocol, so you can pitch really deep, and the yaw isn't too slow. It's not a speedy yaw, but it's about that fast. It takes about close to 3 seconds to do a complete 360, and that's just fast enough for me if the pitch is deep as this is. It pitches really far, being as though it's on a Skywalker protocol. So you can get nice funnels, nice banking turns. The side pitch is really nice too. I like that. You can do hard banking turns with it, and it just flies really nice. I like the way this thing flies. It flips really nice to be so heavy. When it flips over, it recovers really well. It doesn't lose a lot of altitude when it does the flip, if any. It's just a nice flyer, and I like the way this thing looks. It looks pretty cool. Cloned of the Wakira drone. But this thing is really nice. I really like the way it flies. Only one thing that I didn't like about it, well, actually two things. One thing is that the props are really easy to break. Maybe it's partially because of the 8.5 millimeter motors. They're really powerful and spin pretty fast, spin the prop fast. And so when you bump into things, it's really easy to break the props. So the props break a lot. I'm down to the last ones that I have that are stock. It actually flies better with the CG022 props anyhow, or if you put the 1000A props on it, it likes those as well. It flies better with those, provides more lift. But I was just trying to save the stock props just for the sake of this review, but the props do break very easily. And aside from that, the other thing that I didn't like about it is the lights. The front lights are just white flashlights, but the back lights, they just continue to flash and change different colors. But it's not so hard. You can fly. I found that I can fly this at night because the front lights stay solid. But that just bothers me that the back lights just constantly change colors. But it is doable as a night flyer. The lights are really bright, so you can see it at night, and just having the lights in the front white and the ones in the back flashing, well, they don't so much flash, but they just change different colors. And just having the ones in the front solid is enough for me to be able to make out orientation at night with it. So it's a pretty nice night flyer to me. And the camera is not bad. It's not an HD camera, but the camera does work well. It is clear for its size. For the pixel count on it, it's pretty clear. What else? Oh yeah, everything can be operated from the transmitter. As far as the camera, you can start and stop video from it. This is the transmitter here, pretty nice transmitter. You start and stop video with this button here. This is the flip button. It has 3 rates. The yaw stays the same. You switch the different rates by pressing in this stick here. And the throttle over here, when you press the throttle stick in, it turns the lights on and off. It has all of the trims except for the throttle trim. So it's a pretty nice transmitter. It takes 4 AAA batteries, and the range on it is pretty nice. It comes with a prop guard. It flies well with the prop guard on, but I usually take the prop guards off. But I should have kept them on with the stock props because they break so easy. It comes with an option for thumb pads for the transmitter, and it comes with a screwdriver, extra set of spare props, and it doesn't come with a USB. Well, it comes with a USB charger. I'm sorry, it doesn't come with a USB converter thing for the SD card. It doesn't come with an SD card or the little SD card USB thing. So that's it. Let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the Eachine 8943. Got it bound to the stock transmitter. We're on the first rate. You can see it's really touchy on throttle. Only at full battery, but it's pretty stable. Drifting a little to the front. Let me give it a little trim. Okay, it's as steady as it's gonna get, I'm guessing. Little left trim. It seems to be just drifting. Okay, there we go. It's still drifting a little. Okay, there we go. He's just a drifter. But this is low rates pitch. Low rates pitch is pretty nice. I really don't think this is a beginner's quad. I'll say it again. And that's just because the low pitch on low rates, beginner's mode, the pitch is pretty substantial. So it can get out of control still. And let's see the yaw rate. That's yaw on beginners. Then we go up to intermediate. This is the pitch on intermediate. So really deep pitch. That's the yaw. Same yaw. But this thing can get out of hand. On intermediate, you can fly this thing around really fast. You can do funnels outdoors. The yaw rate is a little too slow to do funnels on intermediate rates. Easy indoors. So let's check out expert mode. Okay, this is high rates here. Really deep pitch. The yaw stays the same. Let's check out the flips. And it flips okay. It flips nice to be so heavy. Let's try a backwards flip. Forward flip. So a nice flipper. See if we can get a funnel going. Yeah. Bank turn, a side funnel. And so, oh, click. Let's see, back up here. Yeah, so this thing flies like a tank though. I've crashed it a whole bunch and it still hasn't broken or anything, no cracks in the body or anything. It's a pretty nice fly. I really like the way this thing flies. It's powerful. The 8.5 millimeter motors provide a lot of lift. And if you put different props on here, you can put CG022 props on here, or you can put even the props from the GXG 388 on here, or the 1000A, and that'll give it more lift as well. And so pretty nice fly this thing is. Let's see if we can fly it into the LVC kickstand. Step back a little, give a little room to fly. Whoop. The pitch is so deep on it that it descends if you pitch too much and you don't kick the throttle all the way up. Oh, look like I broke a prop. So that's the first time that's happened to me. I guess that's the end of this demo of the Eachine 8943. Thanks for watching.